So here we have the Ford Focus on a 65 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area of it first. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls, as I mentioned, from there. Now that we've done a full circle of it, though, you can see it's in lovely condition, particularly for its age, the whole way around. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the rev counter. We have the speedometer on the right-hand side. In the centre, you can see, firstly, the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauge. And then at the top, you've got the main trip computer, which includes the total miles for this car. They are 66,272. It's also where you'll find that digital readout for the speedometer. You can change the information displayed here using buttons on the steering wheel for various bits of individual trip computer information, or you can have these 4 pieces displayed simultaneously before then getting back around to the speedometer. And that's all done using the buttons on the left-hand side just here. We have cruise control and speed limiter, stereo and phone controls, and then over into the centre, the main touch screen. This is where, amongst other things, you will pair up your phone. Just hit add device and follow the instructions on screen from there. When it comes to your audio options in this car, we have AM, FM and DAB radio, CD player and USB input, and then a second page with Bluetooth audio, so you can stream your music wirelessly, SD memory card input and auxiliary input as well. So loads of ways to listen to your music in this car. We have satellite navigation as well. Nice clear colour display, as you can see. It's a very easy system to use. And we have our climate control menu there too. On top of all of that, we've got some extra parking controls. So we have a full colour reversing camera, as you can see. And then in pushing this button just here, this car has autonomous parking, so it's able to parallel park or perpendicular park itself, taking full control of the steering for you. Working our way down, we have the CD player. We then have the main volume for the stereo just there. Beneath that, dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed, and you can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed. The air conditioning's on at the minute, so that's off. Back on again, or you can hit auto. The car will now take full control for you to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. You can override that whenever you wish to. You can see auto has now gone off, and you can put it back on your own settings here. We also have a heated rear screen, a heated front screen, heated passenger seat and heated driver seat. The seats have 3 separate heat settings each. The screen is just either on or off. We have storage along with our USB input, a 12-volt charging socket, the button for autonomous parking. This button turns the parking sensors on and off, and this button turns off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. The system is off when that light shows, and we have a 6-speed manual gearbox as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.